Oh, didn't see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the dance introduction of 12th Night. Woo! Yep. Y'all all about to dive into this magical place of Illiria. This magical place has never, ever seen a twin. I know, right? I don't see twins that much either. Coincidentally, a set of twins named Sebastian and Viola were set in the seas, setting sail, when a ferocious storm swallowed them whole and left them stranded on this magical place of Illiria. And separated. Forgot to mention that. The Duke named Orsino is in love with this girl named Olivia, but Olivia don't want nothing to do with Orsino, man. Relationships nowadays, man. You never know. But I want to know first, are y'all ready? Are any of y'all ready for this play? Yeah. I can't hear y'all. Yeah. I can't hear. Wait. What? I can't hear you. Yeah. There we go. I feel y'all now. Silence all y'all cell phones. I want to hear no vibrations. None of that ringtone. Silence your cell phones and enjoy the show.
It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, you know.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it. That's her fading. The appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came, oh, air my ear, like the sweet sound of the breeze upon the bank of violets, stealing and giving odor.
Ooh, the reason I hold on. Ooh, 'cause I need
enough! No more. It's not as sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The heart.
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. When mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That was when I turned into a heart. What now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, if I may not be admitted, but from her handmaid, to return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' siege, shall not behold her face at amber view. All to this season, a brother's dead love, which you would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that had the heart of that fine frame, to pay a debt of love to a brother. How will she ever love again when the golden shafts have killed all flock of all affection else that lives in her? Away before me, sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts ain't rich when count up them bowers.
What country friend is this?
This is Illiria, lady.
What should I do in Illiria? My brother is an Elysian. Perchance he is not drowned. Why, thank you.
It is perchance that you yourself were saved. When you and those poor number hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself to a strong mast that lived upon the sea. Where like Aaron, I saw your brother hold acquaintance with the waves, so long as I could see.
I thank thee. Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, for I was bred and born not 3 hours from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, and each has a name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino? I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late, for he did seek the love of fair Olivia,
What's she?
a virtuous maid, daughter of the count, who died some 12 months since, leaving her in the protection of her brother, who shortly also died, whose love they say she hath abjured the silent company of men. She will admit no kind of suit. Nope, not the duke's.
I prithee, conceal me what I am. I'll serve the Duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to many sorts of music that may be very worth his service. What else mayhap to my time I will commit. Only shake thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
What a plague means to my niece. Take the death of her brother thus.
For my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in early your own night. My lady, your niece, takes great expectation to your hours. You must confine yourself to modest limits of order.
Confined. I shall confine myself no finer than I am, and these clothes are good enough to drink in. So be these boots too.
That queefing and drinking will undo you. I hear my lady talk of it yesterday, and a foolish knight you brought on one night to be your wooer.
Who, Sir Andrew Agici?
Aye, he.
Ah, he's as tall as any man in Illiria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Well, you'll have a year with all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal. He's drunk nightly.
With drinking health to my niece, I shall drink to her, as long as there's a passage in my throat and drink in Illiria. He is a coward and a coistrel who will not drink to my niece. Ah, here comes Sir Andrew Aggyface.
Sir Toby Belch? How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you. You're true?
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Ah. Good Mistress Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake me. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Very well, gentlemen.
Oh, night thou lackest the cup of canary.
Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man. Though I am a greater eater of beef, I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
Though I forswear it, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen by me. The Count himself hereby hard woos her.
Sure, the Count, I've heard her swear, you tut. There's life in it, man.
A month. I'll stay a month longer, as I am a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Why, what is the excellency make Gilliard Knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
I think by the excellent constitution of the leg was formed under the star of Gilliard.
Aye, 'tis strong and indifferent well and a dun-colored star. Shall we set up the revels?
What else shall we do? We were not born under the gates of Tardis.
Taurus. That's sides and hearts!
No, it is legs and thighs. Let me see the cut occasion. Higher. Excellent.
If the Duke continues his favors for you, there's no reason to shake hands. He hath known you but 3 days, and you're already no stranger.
Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario, huh?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
You, stand there a while aloof. Cesario, good youth, address the gate, be not denied access, stand at the door, and tell them, here thy fix which shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. Say I do speak to her, my lord. What then?
Oh? Then unfold the passion of my love. She will attend better in thy youth than in announces a more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Diana's lip is now more smooth than Rubius. Thy small pipe is as a maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all the blade of a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord to call his fortune's time.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife where I woo myself would be his wife.
Let her hang me. She who is welcome to this one is to fear no colors.
Oh, you will be hanged for being so long absent.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
Broke your consent immediately.
Take the fool away.
Did you not hear, lady? Take away the fool.
Go to your dry fool.
Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterity.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna. Why mournest thou?
A good fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul's in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna. Tomorrow I saw your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, lady.
Madam! Madam, at the gate there is a young man who wishes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep, yet he takes to understanding so much. I told him you were sick, yet he has full knowledge of this as well, and therefore he has come to speak with you. What should be said of him, madam?
What kind of man is he?
Why of my kind?
What manner of man?
A very ill manner.
What personage in years is he?
Not old enough for a man, but not young enough for a boy. One would think his mother's milk were burst out of him.
Let him approach. Oh, come, give me my veal. Well, once more he's the most imbecile.
The Honorable Lady of the House, which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me this be the lady of the house, for I have never saw her. I would loath to cast over my speech, for besides it is well penned, I have taken great pains to con it.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. Yet I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not observe myself, I am.
This is for my commission. I will unwhip the speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Get to what is important tonight. I forgive you the praise.
At last, I have taken great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It's more like to be fate. I pray you keep it in. If it be not mad, be gone. You have reason, be brief.
Royal hoist sail, sir. Here lies your way.
No good sovereign to hold here a little longer.
Sure you have some hideous manner to deliver. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Give us this place alone. We'll hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady,
Comfortable doctrine, much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
in Orsino's bosom,
In his bosom. What chapter of his bosom?
to answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
No, I've read in his heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate my face? You now lie out of your text. But we will draw the curtain to show you the picture. Lovely, sir. Such a one I was as present. It's not well done.
Exceedingly done, if God did all.
'Tis in green, sir, till winter wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly bent, whose red and white's nature sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you be the cruelest she alive, and if you lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I'll give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item, 2 lips, different red, item, 2 gray eyes with lids to them, item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Where do you send hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet, I suppose him virtuous, know him mobile, a great estate, a fresh and stainless youth, a gracious person, but I cannot love him. He might have taken his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial it would make no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate. Call upon the soul within the house. Write loyal cantons to condemned loved and sing them loud in the dead of night.
You might kill much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortune, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
I get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you were to come see me again. Tell me how he takes it. Very well. I thank you for your thanks. Here, spend this for me.
I have no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman. Oh, I'll be sworn. Thou art, thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs. Actions of do give thee fivefold praise, and they not fast. Soft. Soft. How now? Even so quickly, may one catch the plague? Well, let it be. Wait, how, Mammalia?
Here, madame. At your service.
Run after the same Phoebus messenger. He left this ring behind him. Tell him none of it. Desire him not to father with his lord, nor hold him with his hopes. If that, you will come back tomorrow and give a reason for it. Hanging on, Malia.
Madame, I will.
I do not know what in fear to find. And I trade a father for my mind, till fate show thy force. For souls we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
What you gonna do? You gonna get out?
No! My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall crave your leave that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me know whither you are bound.
My voyage is a mere extravagancy. Antonia, my name is Sebastian, whom I've called Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian the Messene, whom I know you've heard of. He left behind himself myself and a sister, both born within the same hour. Oh, if the heavens had been pleased, would we have so ended? But you, ma'am, alter that. For some hour before you took me from the beach to the sea was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, ma'am, though it said she much resembled me. She drowned already, ma'am, with salt water. Oh, I seem to drown her again in remembrance of more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, good Antonia, forgive me for your trouble.
Let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fear you well at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother that, upon the least occasion more, mine eyes might tell tales of me. I'm bound to the Conversino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very surely see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were you not now with the Countess Illiria?
Even now, sir, at a moderate pace, I have yet to arrive but hither.
She returns this ring to you. You may have taken out of my pains to have taken it yourself. She adds, moreover, that you tell your lordship that she will have none of him.
She took the ring of me. I'll have none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it at her, and by her will it shall be returned so. But if it is worth so stooping for, here it is in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outsides have not charmed her. Sure, she loves me, the cunning of her passion invites me this traitor's messenger. Poor lady, she were better love a dream. And I, poor monster, is fond as much on him, and she mistaken seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my master loves her dearly. My state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, oh, alas the day. What does a sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time will entangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be up after midnight is to be up betimes.
And not to be up late is, to be up late!
Thou art a scholar, there in circle, eats and drink. Miriam, I say, a slip of wine!
Here comes the fool in faith!
Come now, my hearts.
Come, there is a sixpence for you. Let us have a song.
Would you like a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true lover's coming. That can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweetie. Strangers and lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth.
Excellent! Good! In faith!
Good, good.
A Maleficent's voice says, I am a true knight!
To hear by the nose it isn't ducky country. But shall we make the welcome dance indeed? Shall we? Rouse the night owl and the cat shall we throw. 3 souls out with 1 weaver. Shall we do that?
And you love me? Let's do it! I'm a dog at catch.
By your lady, sir, some dogs will catch well.
Come for begin. Hold my peace!
Shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Ah, good. Come, begin.
What kind of money do you keep here? If my lady has knocked on the sword and all your business around the door, you never trust me.
I am not a reconnaissance genius. I am not a blood. Tilly belly. Lady, there dwells a man in Babylon. Lady, lady.
Beshrew me the night and admirable fooling.
I fears to be disposed of, so do I too. He does it better, grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh God, please!
My master! Are you mad or what are you? Have you no good manners for honestly but to gamble like no tinkers at this time of night? Have you no respect for persons, places, or times in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Sneak up.
Sir Toby, my lady bade me to tell you while she harbors you as her kingsman, she is not affiliated with your disorders. If you could separate yourself in your misdemeanors, you are welcome to stay. But if not, and you wish to take a leave, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, since I need be gone.
Thank you, Sir Toby.
His eyes to show his days are almost over.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
Maria, I say, a stoup of wine.
Yet you act upon this uncivil ruling? She shall know that by this hand.
Go shake your ear!
To drink when a man's a-hungry, to challenge him in the field, to break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write the challenge or deliver the indignation to him by word of mouth.
And that's where my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What will thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure emphasis of love, where in the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, forehead, and expression, he should find himself feeling most personated. I could write very much like my lady, your niece.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it to my nose too.
He shall drink by the litters that thou wilt draw from him, and then they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
I will pledge it to it, and let the fool be a third. Observe his construction for it. For this night to bed and dream on the event. Farewell.
Oh, she's a true bed beagle, and one that adores me. Oh, what is that?
I was adored once too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou need to send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou not hast her in the end, call me a cut.
If I cannot, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, knight. Tis too late to go to bed now, knight. Yeah, come, knight.
Give me some music. Now, good moral friends. Not good, Cesario. But that song, that old and antique song we heard last night, methought it didn't relieve my passion much come but one verse.
She is not here, so please, your lordship, that should sink it.
Who was it?
Bestie, the jester, my lord. She is about the house.
Seek her out. Play a tune a while. Come, Heather boy. What dost thou think of this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat, where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly, my life, upon yon thou art and I. I sit upon some favor that is love's, has it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion?
She does not deserve thee then. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold the bent. For a woman of roses whose fair flower beams once displayed doth fall that very hour.
So they are, as they are so. To die even when perfection grow.
Oh, fellow, come! That song we heard last night. Mark it down, Cesario. It is old and plain. It dies with the innocence of love like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
I prithee sing.
Come away, death, and inside cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair, cruel maid. My short of wives to go with you. Oh, prepare it. My part of death, no one so true dare share it.
Here's for thy pains.
No pay, sir. I take pleasure in singing.
And here's for, I'll pay thy pleasure then. Give thee, leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy, God protect thee, and thy tailor make like the blood of changeable to feet. Thy mind is very awful. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yonder same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world. Prizes, not quantity of dirty lands. The parts that bestowed fortunes upon her. Tell her I hold her as goodly as fortunes.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that there is a lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great pang of heart that you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Mustn't she not then be answered?
Make no compare between thy love a woman can bear me and what I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
How dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true as heart is weak. My father had a daughter who loved a man. As it might be perhaps I were a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in thy bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pinned in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief.
And died the sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. And give her this jewel. Tell her my love can give no place, if I no delay.
Coming down this walk. Observe him. For the love of mockery. For I had this letter make a contemplating idiot of him. Close the thing with Jesse. Lie down there. For here comes a child that must be common tickling.
Yes, but fortunate. Always fortunate. Rhea once told me I've come thus near, and should she fancy it, it should be of my complexion. What should I think on it?
Here's an overwinning rogue. Pistol, peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio!
Rogue.
Pistol. Having been 3 months married to her, calling my officers above me in my branch velvet gown, hadn't come from Daybed where I left Olivia single.
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, peace, peace.
What employment have we here?
Now is the Westcott near the jet.
Oh, spirits of humor, read aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes her great P's.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's? Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, her very phrases, by your leave, wax, and the impression of her Lucrece, which she uses to seal. 'Tis his, my lady, to whom should this be? Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. What follows? The numbers are altered. No man must know. Could this be for the Malvolio?
Mary be hand brought.
I command thee where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with breathless strokes my hot dog gore. MOAI dot sway my life.
Excellent. When you say I?
MOAI dot sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see. I command thee where I adore. She commands me. I serve her. She is my lady. What could this alphabetical preposition pretend? If I can make it resemble something in me. Softly. MOAI. M. And Malvolio. Oh, and why that begins my name.
Did not I think you would work it out?
MOAI. Every one of these letters are in my name. Softly, here follows prose. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness rest upon them. Be opposite with a kinsman. Surely with servants, remember who commended thy yellow stockings of late, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will gross acquit. My lady loves me. She did commend me of my yellow stockings as of late, and wish to see thee cross-gartered. I thank the stars. I am happy. Jove is the doer of this. Oh, here is yet a postscript. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Therefore in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything my lady will have me be.
I could marry this much for her device.
You will come to her in yellow stockings, tis a color she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests, and you will smile upon her, which will not be someone suitable to her disposition. Being addicted to melancholy as she is, that would not be such a notable consent. If you should see it, follow me.
To the gates and artists, the most excellent.
I'll make one too.
Oh.
Are you finished?
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy tabor?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
Not so, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
Born art thou a merry fellow, and caress for nothing?
No such matter, sir. I do care for something, but in my consciousness I do not care for you.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will have no fool, so she'll be married. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I'll go go with thee. Hold. There's expenses for thee.
Now, Jove, in the next comedy of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee, though I am almost sick for one, although I would not have it grown on my chin. Is the lady within?
My lady is within, sir. I will concern to them whence you come, who you are, and what you are out of my welcome. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool. To do so well, she craves a kind of wit. She must observe on the mood of whom she jests, the quality of persons and the time, and like the haggard, checks at every feather that comes before her eyes. This is a practice full labor as a wise man's work of art. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rains odors on you. My matter hath no voice, lady, to your most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty and most humble service, madam.
What's your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. You are a servant to the court Orsino.
And he is yours, and his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam. I came to jet your winsome thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by leave, I pray you. I beg you never speak again on him.
Oh, dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I did sin after the last enchantment you did here, of ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me you. So let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to
Oh,
love.
no, not a grise, but a vulgar proof that oft we pity our enemies.
Oh, stay! I proceed. Tell me what thou thinks of me.
That you are not what you think you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then right you are. I am not what I am.
Now would you or that would have you be?
Would it be better, madam, than I am now? For now I am your fool.
Cesario, by the roses of spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so that mockery all thy pride, no wit nor reason can my passion hide.
Oh, by my innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one bosom, one heart, and one truth, and no woman shall, nor evermore be mistress of it, save I alone. So adieu, good madam, no more will my master's tears to your deplore.
Or yet come again, for thou perhaps mayst move that heart when thou wouldst like his love.
No, Faith! I'll not stay no longer!
Fear Venom, give that reason!
I saw her doing more favors to Count serving man than she's ever bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard!
She did show favor to you, only to exasperate you, to awaken your remorse and valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should have then accosted her, and with some excellent jest, regarding you from it, you should have banged the youth into dumbness.
Build me thy fortunes upon the basis of matter, terms that count truth, fight with him, hurt him in 11 places, and assure thyself that there is no love broken in the world that can prevail more in a man and a woman's combination than a notable report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Well, either of you, bear me a challenge to him.
Go, write it in a martial hand, be cursed and brief, no matter how witty, so be it eloquent and full of invention. Though thou write with the goose pen, let there be gold, enough in thy ink, no matter about it.
Why shall I find you?
We shall call you at the cubiculo, go!
This is a dramatic interview, Sir Toby.
I've been dear to the lad to tell the stronger self.
We shall get a rare letter from him.
That's where the illness ran on my coach from.
He does obey every part of the letter we dropped to betray him. You have not seen such a thing as this. I know my lady will strike him and take it for a great favor.
Come, bring us where he is.
I could not stay behind you. Your vain skillness in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable.
Oh, my sweet Antonia! My sweet Antonia. I can make no other thing but say thanks. What's to do? Shall we go to the Red Soda?
Would you pardon me, sir? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the captain's galleys, I did some service of such note indeed, that were I to end here, it would scarce be answered.
Be that you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature. It might have been answered in repaying what we took from them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did.
Only myself stood out, for which if I be left in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not think about took.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge. There, you shall have me.
Why, your purse?
Happily, your eyes shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase, and your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and I'll meet you in an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
Where's Benvolio? I have sent after him. He says he'll come.
He's coming, madam, in a very strange manner. He does nothing but smile.
What home, Benvolio?
Hello.
Now thou have sent upon thee a sad occasion.
Sad? I could be sad, for thou canst see me being cross-gartered. But what of it?
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, but yellow in thy stockings. I think we both know the Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Benvolio?
Oh, to bed? I shall come into it.
God comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
And why do you appear with this ridiculous boldness in front of my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'tis well read.
What meanst thou by that, Benvolio?
Some are born great,
Huh?
some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember who commanded thy yellow stockings?
Play yellow stockings?
And wish to see thee cross-gartered?
Cross-gartered? Why, this is a very midsummer's madness!
The young gentleman is from Countersinos returned. I can hardly get him back.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow, let my people have a special care of him. I want to have him miscarry half of my dowry.
Nothing can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Jove is the doer of this and is to be thanked. Here's the challenge. Read it. I want, there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Aye, is it? Do, but read.
Give me, youth whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and bad.
Thou comest to Lady Illiria, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. This is not the matter I challenged thee for.
Very good and too exceedingly good senseless.
I waylay, going home, where if it be the chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain. Fare thee well, and may God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. So look to thyself, thy friend as I used to them, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew H. If this letter moveth not, his legs cannot, I'll give it to him.
You may have a very good occasion for it. He is now on some comments with my ladies. I will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scout for me for him at cover the ocean's end. Soon as thou seest them draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrid, away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now when I deliver this letter, I will deliver his challenge set upon Aichik's notable report of valor, and send this gentleman into a most courageous opinion of his rage, skill, and fury. This will so frighten both of the kill one another by Lex and cockatrices.
Here comes your niece. Give them way to
I will meditate.
Here, well that's true for me. 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not, it hath no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall he ask me thou deny the honor save me upon answer?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him that which I've given you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again. Fare thee well. If in like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee!
And you, sir.
I know not what wrongs thou hast done him. This month I took in the comber of the orchard's end, for the assignment is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel with me. My remembrance is very free, clear from any image of offense done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you.
Pray, sir, what is he?
Why, he is a very devil, and a private for all souls and bodies and divorced. 3!
I am no fighter. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the night what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so, Signora Fabiana. Stay by this gentleman's side to my return.
Pray you, ma'am. What matter of man is he?
I know that the knight is incensed against you, even to a more arbitrament, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most bloody, skillful, and fatal opposite that you could have ever found in any part of Illiria. I will try to make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I am one who'd rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I do not care as to who knows so much of my mettle.
I have not seen such a devil. He's a Figaro. I had passed the moment through the prescriber, and now he gives me the stuck-in with the moral emotion that is inevitable.
Poxen, it's all metal.
Come on to it, Sir Andrew. This will so end the perdition of souls.
Come, God, defend me. You little think would maybe tell them how much I lack a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come on to it, Sir Andrew. This shall end. He shall not hurt you. As he has promised me as a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on to it.
My God, he keeps us all.
I assure you it is against my will.
Put up your sword. If this young gentleman have done offenses, I take the fault on me.
Why, what are you, sir?
One, sir, that for his love stirs yet do more than you have heard him brag to you he will.
Nay, if you are an undertaker, I am for you.
Oh, good Sir Toby, hold. Here come the police.
I will be what they are.
Please, sir, put up your sword if you please.
Very will I, sir. For that I promise you, I'll be as good as my word. He'll bear you easily and reigns well.
This is the woman through thy office.
Antonia Arrestia de su court Osino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, madam, no job. I know your favor well, although this time you have no sea cap on your head.
Take her away. She knows I know her well. I obey. I must entreat you to some of that money.
What money, ma'am? For the fair kindness you have showed me here today, I'll lend you something. Hold. There's half my copper.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me unsounding woman, as to upbraid you with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none, nor I know you by any feature or any voice.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, ma'am, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little! This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with some sanctity of love, and to his image which methought did promise most vulnerable worth did I devotion.
What is that to us? Time goes by away.
But oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast Sebastian done good feature shame.
Oh, the woman grows mad. Away with her. Come, madam, come.
Lead on.
Methinks her voice too from such passion fly, that she believes herself, so do not I. She names Sebastian. I my brother know, yet living in my glass. Even such and so in favor was my brother, and so he went, still in his fashion, color, ornament. From him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempest or kind, and salt waves fresh in love!
A very dishonest parent boy, more a coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friends here in necessity, and denying him.
A coward. A most devout coward.
Slim! I'll go after him and beat him!
Do cut from soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I
Come, let us see the event.
I dare lay any money on it. 'Twill be anything yet.
What do you make me believe I was not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well, how doubt and faith? No, I do not know you, nor was I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor your name is not Cesario, nor this is not my notes. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee. Stay. Oh my gosh.
There's money for you. If you tarry long enough, I shall give you worse payment.
Have I met you again? There's for thee!
Why, sir, why, there's for thee and there and there. Have all people gone mad?
Hold, sir.
There's no one time on any street. I will not be
Do I hold an action? Battery against him. There be any law in Illiria struck him first. Yet there is no man for that.
Come on,
Let go of thy hand.
Come on, Sir Horanti, go!
Then I shall be free from thee.
No.
Hey! What wouldst thou now? If thou stand me any further, draw thy sword.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this more pits blood from you.
For thy life I curse thee, hold!
Madam!
Out of my sight, earth be gone! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Oh, I prithee, shelter friend, go with me to my house and hear thou there how many fruitless crimes this ruffian had batched up, that thou perhaps may smile at this.
What relish is this? How runs the stream, or am I mad? Or is this a dream? But if it is just a dream, well then... Still never.
Nay, come, I prithee. Thou be ruled by me.
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
Nay. Put on this gown and beard. Make a think thou art so topaz the curate. Do it quickly.
Well, put it on, and I will dissemble myself in. And I were the first to ever dissemble in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the function.
Joel, bless thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby.
To him, Sir Topaz.
What I say, peace in this prison?
Who calls?
Sir Topaz, the curator who comes to visit Mavoya the lunatic.
Sir Topaz? Sir Topaz, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolic fiend! How vast thou this man talks thou nothing but of ladies!
Sir Topaz, they have kept me here in hideous darkness. Do not think I am mad.
Fear thou dishonest Satan, sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Madman the heiress, I say there is no darkness but ignorance!
I say this house is as dark as ignorance, and ignorance is as dark as hell. I am no more mad than you!
Fairly well, remain still in silence.
No.
Fairly well.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how the lady does. Who calls, huh?
Aye, good fool. As I have a whoop on my hand, give me some pen, paper, and ink. As I am a gentleman, I shall be thankful to thee for it.
Mr. Mongolia?
Aye, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
They have here proper to me envy of my misdemeanors and asses, and do what they can to fix me out of my wits.
I advise you what you say. The minister is here. Mongolia, thy wits heavens restore, and over thyself and sleep, and if they made babbly.
Sir Topaz!
Make no word with him, good fellow. Who, I, sir? Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topaz. Marry a man? Sir, I will.
Fool, I say!
Alas, sir, what say you, sir? I am ashamed for speaking to you.
I am well in my wit as any other man in Illiria.
Well, they did that you were, sir?
Good fool. Some pen, paper, ink, and light. As I am it will convey more than the bearing of a letter did.
I will help you.
This is the air. And that? Well, that's the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me. I do feel it and I do see it. And yet 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus. Yet 'tis not madness. Oh. Where's Antonia then? I could not find her at the elephant. There she was, where I did search the town to seek me out. Her counsel might do me a golden service.
Now go with me, and with this holy man, into the chantry by, therefore, before him, underneath that Plague me with the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it, while you are willing it shall come to naught. What time we will our celebration keep according to my birth? What do you say?
I'll go with this good man, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may
Let me see his letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me another request. Anything. Do not desire to see this letter?
How does thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can this be?
Truly, Mary, they praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly I am an ass. And by my foes I profane the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused.
Why, that is excellent! There's gold for you. If you were let you know that I'm here to speak with her and bring her along with you, and may awake my bounty further.
Mary, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I go, sir.
Here comes the woman, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of hers, I do remember well. Yet when last I saw it, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war.
Orsino, this is that Antonia that took the phoenix and her fraught from Candice, and this is she that did the tiger bore when your young nephew Titus lost his slave.
She drew me kindness, sir, drew upon my side, but in conclusion drew strange speech upon me.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief! What foolish bonus has brought thee to their mercy, so in turn, so bloody indeed has made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, Antonia never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess a base and ground enough Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas and raging foamy mouth did I redeem. For his sake did I expose myself into the dangers of this adverse town, drew to defend him when he was beset, and for being apprehended denied me my own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess! Now heaven walks on earth, but for thee, fellow. Fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months did you tend it upon me. But more of that anon, take him aside.
Cesario, you not keep promise with me.
Gracious Olivia?
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
If my lord would speak, my duty hushes me.
If it be all too little, too, my lord, is as fat and full to my ears howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord?
You uncivil lady whose anger and unsuspicious alters my soul. Faithful ask me, said Brithal, the ear devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Who would it please, my lord, that shall become him.
This is your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear tender dearly. Him I will try to that cruel spite which is crowned in his master's spite. Come, with me, boy, my thoughts are ripe in mischief. I will sacrifice the lamb that I do so love, despite her evil heart within a dog.
And I, most your can act willingly to do you wrath 1,000 deaths. Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all the mores than ever I shall love wife.
I be detested, how I beguile.
Who does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Oh, call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband!
I husband, he that deny.
Her husband, Sirach?
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the baseness of thy fear that makes thee struggle thy prosperity. But fear not, Cesario, be that thou knowest thou art, and that thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee here by the reverence you to unfold what thou dost Alas, no. Hath no passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings. And all the ceremony of this contract sealed in my function by my testimony.
O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be? One time I saw the grizzle on thy case, farewell and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
For the love of God! A surgeon still imprisoned in Sir Toby!
What's the matter?
He has given me a bloody coxcomb! He has broken my head across and given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too!
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman! One, Cesario! We took him for a coward, but he's a very devil incarnate! Ah!
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause. But I beseech, you are fair and hurt you not.
Here comes Sir Toby haunting, you shall hear more.
How now, gentlemen, how is with you?
That's all one. Has hurt me. There's the other one. Son, didn't see Dick Surgeon's side.
Oh, he's drunk.
Take him away.
Come, Sir Toby. I'll help you, for we'll be dressed together.
What do you hope an accident in a coxcomb a name? A different name? A goal?
Get into bed and let her be left to.
Oh, madam.
I'm sorry I've hurt you, kinsman. You throw a strange regard upon me.
One face, one voice, one habit. Two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Oh, Antonia! Oh, my dear Antonia, how have the hours raked and tortured since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
Hearest thou that, Antonia?
How have you made a division of yourself? Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister whom the blind waves and surges have drowned. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What name? What parentage? What countryman?
Of Miss Aline. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. Still he went suited in his watery tomb.
Wait. Were you a woman as the Riscos even? Oh, I should let my tears fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, John Viola?
My father died when Viola from birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record remains lively in my soul. Now my father did indeed finish his mortal act, that act that made my sister 13 years.
He have nothing to make us happy both, but this, my masculine usurped attire. Then do not embrace me till each circumstance of fortune, place, time do cohere and jump, that I am Viola!
Yeah!
So it seems, madam, you have been mistook. But nature to your body is true to that. Well, you have been contracted to be a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. But you are betrothed to both a maid and a man.
Boy, thou hast told me 1,000 times. Thou never shalt love a woman like to me.
All those things I will overswear.
Give me the hand. Let me see thee in that woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maid's garments, and upon some action now in endurance at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
Yet alas, I remember me. The sea poor gentleman is much distracted. How does Malvolio, sir?
Truly, madam, he hosts Beelzebub at this stage, and as well as a man his claims may do. Has right you here a letter says you have wronged him.
Did you write this?
I, madam.
See him deliver Fabiana, bring him hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thoughts, not to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall come the alliance on it, so please you, here at my house, and at my proper cost.
Madam, I most apt embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done on him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long, here is thy hand. You shall from this time be my mistress. Is this the madman?
I, my lord, the same. And I'm Malvolio.
Lady, you've done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray that you peruse that letter. Tell me, in your modesty of honor, where you've given a fellow of such clear light, community to thy smile and being cross-gartered, and to wear yellow stockings?
Yes, Ubalil. 'Tis not my writing. 'Tis Maria's hand. And I do bethink me it was she who first told me thou was mad. Thou came in smiling in such forms which here were presupposed upon thee in the letter.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to come to the condition of this present hour. Most freely I confess myself and Toby set the device against my bully here upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had conceived against him. Maria writ the letter as her Toby's indifference. He hath married her.
Alas, poor fool, how they baffled thee.
I, sir, was once an interloper, Sir Topaz. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad.
I will be avenged by the whole pack of you!
He has been notoriously abused.
After him, and entreat him to a peace treaty. Meanwhile, sweet sister, we will not part from him. Come, Cesario, and other habitués seen us with Sino's mistress and his fancy queen.
I wanna take you there. I wanna take you there. I gotta take you there. I gotta take you there. I wanna take you there. I wanna take you there. To the black, 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 black. Take you there. I gotta.
Take me there, I wanna go there. Take me there, let's go there. Just take me to that great place with wonders and riches. Take me there, I wanna go there. Take me there, then go there. Just take me to that great place with wonders and riches. Sitting there thinking about it today. All about what we did and how we used to play. All of you,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching our third performance of